there's a spray bar. They're only running 2 tips. And the reason being, Mark said he wants to drop back and come down beside it and do another coat. So, but you can see how he's laying it out. Oh my God, they're leaving me. What am I going to do now? Buddy said he wants to come back and lap, just catch this one edge, and then go on with it. I'm going to walk down here and let y'all see what he's doing. I'm going to ride out that job there, just finishing up out there next couple of days and get some film for that for you guys to see. That really turned out nice. Now you see on the other side of the road, let me show you some of that. See that skip? What that's from is when we first mounted this spray bar, I got it for them for all these roads they just got through doing. And we just made one pass down through here, just spraying it, making sure everything was working good before we got down there to that job. I'm gonna walk right on down here. Keep this going for a minute. We got a new baby calf I was going to show you guys. Excuse me. I had showed y'all before, I think on that video of the pond, that there was a watershed run back behind the pond. This is it here. We're fixing to walk over it. It's a dry creek bed. During the rainy season, it runs quite a bit of water out of here. And there's water in it during rainy season most full time. But dry as it is now, there's not much. Actually, there's none. There's the cows laying up under the oaks. They're cooling it. It's hot. There goes Dale. There's Psycho and her baby. You can see him. He's behind them palmettos, the cabbage palm. Yeah, she's taking him off. She's worried about us. This is the drive coming on into the house. All right, there's our new baby. Another little bull calf. I can't have nothing but bull calves. We've had 8 calves out here all together. Not just these 2 that's just started dropping, but 6 before. And 6 out of the 8 were bulls. And I'm wanting to keep little heifers. So, story of my life. But anyway, there's the pond and how dry it is. Back away from it a little bit. There's the garden area one more time. It's all gone. But the cows eat good, and shoot, Debbie and I have too. There's a little calf again and his mama. Sorry, I had y'all too close. Psycho, she came back. There comes her little calf. That's Joker. Shelby Lynn ain't been out here to name the new one yet. So I'm waiting on her to come name it for her papa. But anyway, this is what we're doing today. It's I don't know, it's probably 4. But they're coming back around, they're gonna go down. They may do the other side of that circle, that's what they're doing. Bought Mark that truck 3 or 4 months ago. It's not a new one, but it's a new one to us. And truck was in great shape, low mileage. But anyway, I told Mark when he got it, I said, Mark, you got to understand, son. The reason we've been driving these older vehicles is when you pull up on a job and those contractors are looking at you and your old truck comes in, it's knocking a little bit and it's got smoke blowing out the exhaust. You got to reach out the window of the door and open the door from the outside. I said, they see you and they go, you know what? Those guys need the work. And, you know, as long as we can and we've got work, we need to keep those guys working because they got it rough, evidently. I said, now you go in there and you pull in there with something like this and they go, huh, I want you to look. These guys are making too much money. So let's see if we can't find somebody that might need a little more work worse than these guys do. But anyway, they're facing swinging around me. I thought they were going to do that other side, but they're not. All right, there goes the crew. All right, guys, I'm going to close it out. This is kind of what we do. And again, you can go to our writings at www.ridingouttherecession.com. Or you can link to us at Canada Free Press at www.canadafreepress.com. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll try to pull him up. We got a law enforcement chopper. There he is. This sun I can't hardly see. But they're looking for somebody evidently. I got up one morning. I'm usually always up by 5:30 anyway. And I was sitting up there at the house on the porch. And man, I heard the sirens. And anyway, I looked up and they were right behind the house. Through those woods back behind the house, it's probably about, I don't know, a couple 100 yards to the hard road back there. And just all kind of racket. Then I heard them stop right behind us. Well, I always have a pistol in the morning when I come out, just to sit on the table with me. And because anymore, you don't ever know. And we're out in the woods like this, so I just sit out here and drink my coffee. Next thing I knew, we got a shed in the backyard. Sheriff's helicopter was hovering over the shed and just shining right back into the woods behind my house. And I went, oh my goodness. So I went upstairs and swapped my pistol for a little rifle with a light and all I've got on it. A little multi-capacity magazine. And I went to shining in the woods, walking the edge of the wood line with the dogs. And nobody ever came out, but anyway, we saw the sheriffs about 9 o'clock that morning. Debbie and I were going to town, so we pulled over and asked them. What it was is 2 guys had robbed a convenience store about 8 miles down the road. And when the sheriffs got after them, they bailed out right here behind the house. So they were in the woods right behind our house. So anyway, just one of them crazy mornings. But I've got something close to me most all the time when we're out here, you know, especially early in the morning before daylight. Or if Debbie and I come out late in the evenings. Just society's gone crazy, hasn't it? But anyway, I'm going to close it out for here, and we'll just go from there. And again, just link to us at www.ridingouttherecession.com. You guys have a great day.